I lost my mother when I was very young, and my father remarried to the woman I grew up calling Mom. Mom has an older son and a daughter who is about 12 years older than me. It was never a secret that Mom wasn't my biological mother. I see my stepbrother on the holidays, but I have had zero contact with my stepsister. I learned why that was. My mom and stepsister moved in after she and my dad got married. I don't remember her being very nice, and then she was just gone. I was told she had to go away for a while. Mom brought me everywhere with her, the store, to her friends' places, to the zoo, etc. She helped me get ready for school and helped me with school work. She watched a handful of kids' movies in the theater that looking back were likely indecipherable nonsense to her. All three of those, Pokemon movies, for example. She cried at my high school graduation even when she promised me she wasn't going to cry. She was my mom. She loved me to bits. All the while, she never erased my mother. Her and my dad would look at photos of my mother, and dad would tell stories, and mom always said she wished she met her. My father and maternal grandfather had it for me after she died, so I had something to remember her by. I have that photo album in my apartment. Been looking at it a lot lately. Here is the kicker. It's not the original photo album. I never saw the original photo album. What made my mom disown my stepsister is that she burned the original after my mom scolded her for being rude to my father and I. Mom discovered what had happened because her and her friends had done it together, and one of her friends felt so guilty she confessed to her own mom, who called my mom. Mom kicked stepsister out of the house and had movers take her things to her dad's house. Dad came home to my mom, who explained in tears what was up. She and my dad then went around to family, friends close and distant, and even my mother's alma mater to look for photos of my mom to try to make a new album. Dad told me everyone in the lives had risen to occasion, and they were able to build a new album even if some of the original photos and Polaroids were gone forever. They had new photos from mom's college friends. I asked Dad if my stepsister ever apologized or tried to reach out, and he confirmed she tried. But mom fundamentally wants nothing to do with her. I thought a lot about forgiveness and family these last few months. I never knew about the original album, so I didn't have much of a reason to hate her. I do think the album was likely a last straw for mom and wasn't the primary problem, even though destroying the album was cruel and kind of evil. I don't plan on talking to my mom about it. I think it would be better to respect her desire to continue not having a relationship of any kind with my stepsister. My only plan is to make sure to give both of my folks big hugs.